this is a very brief demonstration of what I now have with cops and robbers, so you can actually get traces outputted pretty quickly from it. So go ahead and look at that. So when we want to run the game, we have a few options. So we can do a traditional play option. We have this, I can play the game, and I get caught. I can press quit, or I can keep playing again. So you can see here, get caught, and yeah, looks like the quit might be a little weird there, but that can be fixed. Second option is watch. If I do a watch option, I don't play. The robber is getting a randomly generated movement at each time. And I can just keep doing this, and we can just keep watching it go, and we can see them kind of play each other. And then it's just getting random movements generated each time. I try to do like a smarter controller where it actually tried to run away from the cop, and that actually probably ended the game quicker because it would just run to the side very briefly. So the games are slightly longer. The robber doesn't really do too much, but you can see it'll try and kind of run around. And we can just keep seeing that. And then, there we go. Looks like the quit is messed up. But we have watch. Now we can just do trace, and there will be no graphical interface there, and we can just keep going. And eventually, we can just quit. And what's going to happen here? If we look at our logs, we'll see a bunch of logs just got generated for each one. So you can see these are the ones I just generated right now. And we can see this is pretty much each program run. And what's happening here is each one of these was for each one. So if I go here, this is for each time I open the program in general. So one would have been like the play, one would have been the watch, and one would have been the trace. And then for each one, if I loop and keep playing, it's going to just generate continuous traces, and I can see the positive traces I generate. And we can see those here. The one thing right now is that we don't have negative traces because this is a formal controller that guarantees a win each time. So one way we could think about that as well. How do we make it such that maybe after a certain number of moves, the cop gets a loss or lose, right? Maybe incentivizing or trying to get the cop to maybe win in a shorter amount of time. But that's just a brief demonstration.